is over. It's game time on WZOT 101.9. This is Rockmart High Football, presented by
Advanced Rehab, Allstate Insurance, Floyd Medical Center, Garrett Land Brokers, the Nathan Dean Agency, Blossman Gas.
All right, here we are, ready for the kickoff. The Jackets are lined up. I couldn't tell if we won the toss or not.
We did win the toss. We deferred to the second half, so we're kicking off to the Piedmont Bulldogs. It looks like number 29, Noah Hughes, is going to be doing the kickoff, and he pooches it short. It bounces out of bounds at the 30-yard line, so that is not what they wanted him to do. That ball went out of bounds. They'll likely back it up 5 yards. No, they're going to take the penalty. Ball said they went out of bounds up at the 34-yard line. So there'll be a penalty added on to that. So once again, Rockmart with a little trouble with the kickoff duties. Yet to get mark that ball up at the 35. So I guess it went out at the 30 and they added 5 yards to it. Rockmart's had trouble with kickoff last week, and once again here tonight, start off with a mistake on the kickoff team. Maybe we were trying to keep it away from T.J. Fairs and Lee Stanley, number 1 and number 2, back deep for the Piedmont Bulldogs. Their quarterback comes up. He's in the shotgun formation, the pistol set. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's got a man in motion coming left side. He's going to give it to his running back right up the middle. And there is a whistle. That play was blown dead before it ever got started.
Looks like
illegal procedure against the Piedmont Bulldog team. They're dressed in white jerseys, as we said, and Rockmart's all in black. So they back it up. We get that 5 yards back. It's back at the 30-yard line.
We'll take that 5.
Piedmont's got it first down and 15 yards to go. Their quarterback is number 10, it looks like. Number 10, Cardavian Myers.
Senior quarterback.
Senior quarterback. He's not listed as a quarterback on the roster, but playing quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Number 2 is his running back, Lee Stanley. He's also a senior, 5'9", 185 pounds. He's going to give it to Stanley right up the middle, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and breaks free. Crosses the 40, finally wrestled down at the 42-yard line by number 34 for the Yellow Jackets.
That's Dante Williams.
Dante Williams, one of the defensive linemen, had to chase the running back down at the 46-yard line.
Missed a few tackles through there. They couldn't wrap him up.
His line had a pretty good hole on the left side. He hit the hole and then bounced it out to the left and picked up 16 yards and got the first down. The ball is sitting at the 46-yard line. Piedmont with a first and 10 here. They got 3 receivers to the right side.
Flag.
And there's a flag on the play. Illegal motion against Piedmont. They had 2 men moving at the same time, and you can't do that.
I was waiting on that flag there.
So Piedmont with, again, a first and 15 situation. They've got to get it across midfield to the 44-yard line. They're on their side of the field right now at the 41. So we said it was their first game of the season, and they've had a little trouble getting the play started. But Myers, the quarterback, brings his team to the line of scrimmage again in the pistol. Stanley standing right beside him, going to fake the handoff to him, and Myers is going to keep it right up the middle, and he ran into Smith, Marcus Smith, and number 20, Dayton Lester.
Dalen Lester.
Dalen Lester. He picked up 5 yards, picked up 5 yards and brought it back to the original line of scrimmage at the 46.
Our guys doing a good job there closing up that hole there.
But again, the offensive line for the Bulldogs opening up some running room for their quarterback, who ran the read option in the backfield, pulled it out of his running back's belly and picked up 5 yards. He's going to send a man in motion to the right side and going to give it to him with a speed sweep. He's around the corner and picked up 11 yards for a first down, maybe 12 yards. Took it all the way out to the 42-yard line.
He's brought down by number 8, Tyler Abram.
So Tyler Abram.
I tell you, that running back for Piedmont, once he gets around that outside, if he's got some room, he's going to be gone. He's pretty quick.
Speed, yeah.
They run the speed sweep with one of their receivers. We run that play with our wing backs. They run that play with their receivers. They've got 2 receivers split left and 1 to the right. Quarterback again in the shotgun. They're in the pistol set. He's going to give it to his running back right up the middle. Steps through a tackle and picked up 8 yards. Took it down to the 33-yard line. Number 2 for the Bulldogs, Lee Stanley, is a handful.
He was brought down by number 20, Dalen Lester.
So Lee Stanley doing a good job running the ball for this Piedmont team. He's not a real big kid, listed at 5'9", 185 pounds, but it must be all muscle because they haven't been able to wrap him up at the line of scrimmage yet. 2nd down and a short 1 yard to go. Piedmont moving it. They got it inside our territory at the 32. Quarterback drops back to pass. He's under pressure, and we can't get him in the backfield, but the second man got him. Number 53 for the Yellow Jackets made that tackle. Jay Hinkle, big senior defensive lineman, made the tackle in the backfield. Piedmont will now be in a 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 yards to go. So Jay Hinkle with a sack.
That's what we couldn't do last week. We got in the backfield, but we could not bring them down.
It took the 3rd man to get him that time. First man had him by the jersey, and he slung away from him. But Jay Hinkle was in there as well. So good pressure on Piedmont's first pass attempt by the Rockmart defensive front. They're again in a shotgun. He's going to give it to his receiver going around the right side this time, and he's not going to get to the corner.
We strung him out.
We did string him out, and I tell you, number 5 for the Bulldogs, or for the Yellow Jackets, Ridge Blackwell, doing a good job trailing that play. And when he tried to cut back, Ridge was there to keep him from cutting back. So Piedmont lost yardage again, lost 5 yards, took it back to the 45-yard line, and they're going to be forced to punt.
Yeah, that's a senior there, Ridge Blackwell. He does a good job leading his defense.
He was player of the week for Rockmart last week in the game. Chick-fil-A player of the week announced this week. Number 73, big lineman, going to punt for Piedmont. And it bounces at the 15 and rolls down to the
I believe it hit the
line.
Oh, man, I believe it hit the looked like it hit the line.
Number 5 for Piedmont was right there to keep it from rolling into the end zone. Rockmart will have it right outside the end zone line. Let's take a quick break.
We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, Logan Beatles for Piedmont is the nose guard, number 73, and he did the punting, and he rolled that ball all the way down to the goal line, and it didn't go in a hole. They got a receiver split wide to the right. Dylan Bailey's in the shotgun by himself. He's got his wing backs up there. His running back has walked up to the left side of the line. He's going to give it to his running back right up the middle, and he's going to cross the 5 to the 10. Cuts inside. That's Marcus Smith running the ball out to the 20. Still running 30. He breaks free to the 40 before he's finally wrestled out of bounds. Marcus Smith, number 2 for the Yellow Jackets, carried that ball 40 yards, and he broke about 4 tackles on the way.
That was a good run by Marcus Smith. He got around here about the 15-yard line, cut back to the left, found him a good hole, and then got on this outside to move it on up to the 40-yard line.
That's a 41-yard run for Marcus Smith. Took it just across the 41-yard line, and that ball was sitting on the goal line. Marcus Smith runs us out of a big hole to start this first drive. Rockmart with the ball at the 41. Bailey going to give it to number 3 going around the left side. He's got running room to the 50. Spins away from tacklers and gets down to the 42-yard line. That's Zabrian Watley, Jr., playing in that wingback position, came in to give Marcus Smith a breather.
That just proves to you how hard those guys run.
That's about an 18-yard gain for the Jackets.
Took that ball to the 43-yard line. On the Piedmont side, we've run 2 plays, and we're 57 yards downfield. Bailey going to give it a reverse inside, and nothing happening. That didn't work that time. We gave it to number 21, Delonte McClain, and he gave it to Marcus Smith coming back to the right.
Got a flag on the play.
And there is a flag down. And not sure what they call there. I think that was a sideline warning. Maybe. But they don't mark off any yardage. Sideline warning. I couldn't see which team they were warning. The PA announcer may have said they warned the Yellow Jackets. But it's second down and 11 yards to go after we lost yardage on that first down run. Bailey going to give it to Marcus Smith again, coming around the right side. He stiff arms a man and dropped the ball at the 40-yard line, and Piedmont has picked it up unless they say his knee was down. I don't believe it was. He dropped the ball as they were making the tackle, and Piedmont does have it. Man. So Rockmart with a good drive working there, and the fumble bug jumps up and bites us again. And we cough it up and give it back to Piedmont at the 40-yard line. We do not need to give them many free chances tonight. So a fumble at the 41-yard line gives Piedmont the ball about where their last drive started.
Yeah, that's a tough break for the Jackets. We had something good going there.
So Piedmont will have the ball there at the 40-yard line. They're moving from our right to our left here in the first quarter, and we are looking at the Cedartown field from the visitor side. Piedmont sends 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun. They're in the pistol set. He drops the snap, and he's going to have to just keep it, and he's going to be tackled.
I believe Big Jay Hinkle got him again.
So we were in there on him, and when he dropped that snap, he had nothing to do with it but just try to pick it up and go, and he lost 4 yards. So
that was number 34, Dante Williams, in on that.
So Piedmont with their second drive, we forced them to punt. They had a pretty good drive going, and it stalled out at around the 45-yard line last time. We forced them to punt, and now they're here in a second and long situation. Quarterback got 2 backs in the backfield with him now. He's in the shotgun still. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. His running back's going right, and he's going to get to the corner. We're trying to drag him down. We finally do at midfield. He's going to pick up a first down.
That was number 1. Ant Lester finally brought him down.
Number 2, Lee Stanley, the ball carrier for the Bulldogs. And he took it across midfield. I tell you, Lee Stanley is hard to tackle.
Yeah, he's quick, he's fast, and he's pretty strong.
He is clearly their most effective runner. He took that one across midfield to the 49-yard line on the Rockmart side. So with 5 minutes and 35 seconds and the clock rolling here in the first quarter, no score. Rockmart just fumbled it back to Piedmont after getting a good drive going. Piedmont in the shotgun, going to fake the handoff and run it right up the middle. The quarterback does. We finally wrestled him out of down, but he got a first down out of it. That's number 20.
Dalen Lester.
Dalen Lester with the tackle for the Yellow Jackets. But another first down for Piedmont. They got the ball now in Rockmart territory at the 37. Piedmont breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage, and 2 receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun, gives it to his running back. He goes right side, and Ant Lester comes in and blows up that play in the backfield. He lost 3 yards. So a good tackle by number 1 for the Yellow Jackets. Ant Lester was in there when he handed the ball off to his running back, number 2, Lee Stanley. And Lester met him in the backfield, and they lost 3 yards. It'll be second down and 13 yards to go.
Ant Lester was all over that. I don't think anybody touched him on his way in.
So unblocked. I tell you, our linebackers are faster than their linemen. Piedmont comes to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. Quarterback calls for it. He's going to have to keep it. Little mistiming there again. The snap was low, and we were all over it. Number 34 for the Yellow Jackets made the tackle, Dante Williams.
Looks like a flag over here on this near side.
They may have moved in the backfield.
They lost about a yard on that.
So another sideline warning against the Yellow Jackets. So they must have warned, I don't know who they warned, but they clearly warned the Yellow Jackets that time, and they still didn't mark off any downs. So that is, the next one would be a penalty. I don't know who's doing it over here, but we got to stay off the field on the Rockmart side. It's 3rd down and 13 yards to go.
Piedmont having a little trouble there.
So Piedmont breaks the huddle and comes to the line of scrimmage. Stanley in the backfield with number 10, Myers, the quarterback. Myers in the shotgun, 2 receivers left. He's going to fake the handoff to Stanley, and he's hit in the backfield by Dante Williams.
Dante Williams, he's a hitting machine tonight.
Dante
already.
Williams beat the nose guard and got into the backfield, and the quarterback ran right into him. I tell you, he just beat the lineman that was there. And,
once he hit him, he wasn't going nowhere else.
I'm going to tell you, the Jacket defense tonight is playing like they want to keep the offense on the field.
I tell you, Williams won the battle at the line of scrimmage, and Piedmont's going to be forced to punt. It's 4th and 14. So they got that ball at our 40-yard line, got a 1st down, and now they're going to have to punt. End-over-end kick. It's going to be fielded at the 10. And our ball carrier's trying to get away, and he's going to be tackled back at about the 3-yard line. So another good job of punting. Let's take a quick commercial break. 2:53 left here in the first quarter, no score.
4 Seasons Landscaping. This company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's 4 Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
Jefferson's is famous for their buffalo-style and boneless wings with 19 signature sauces to choose from. Got the mood for wings? Jefferson's has mouth-watering burgers, wraps, salads, and sandwiches. The Shrimp Po' Boy, the Jefferson's Club. Enjoy your favorite oysters raw, baked, or fried, fresh from the Gulf. Try our specialty, the Jefferson's Baked Oysters, topped with hot sauce, Parmesan cheese, and jalapenos. Start with unbelievable appetizers, fried pickles, nacho supreme, shrimp jammers, or the Jefferson sliders. Open every day for lunch and dinner. Stop by today at Highways 278 and 113. Call for takeout 770-684-6565. Jefferson's world-famous wings, burgers, and oysters. Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here at Cedartown High School where we're taking on the Piedmont Bulldogs, and there's no score. That was an official's timeout there. I think they're going to give them a few more breaks since it's early in the afternoon.
It is hot here, and but Piedmont has kicked it again down inside our 5-yard line. The ball's at the 4. Rockmart started here on their last drive. Bailey going to give it to fake the handoff to McLean and kept it himself. Took it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Got very near the 15. He might have got a 1st down. He may be about a half a yard short. Dylan Bailey faked that handoff to Delonte McLean and ran it about 9 yards. So 2nd and 1 now instead of 1st and 10 at the 4. So good job of running by Dylan Bailey. He's in the shotgun. McLean in the backfield with him. He's going to give it to Hendricks going left. Hendricks is bottled up in the backfield. They didn't let him get to the corner. He lost yardage.
We're seeing more and more of Dylan faking the ball and keeping it himself.
It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go after a loss of 3 on that 2nd down play. We got Marcus Smith and Zorian Hendricks in at wingback positions. Delonte McLean is the running back. We send number 9, Juke Boozer, over to the right side. And we're going to give it to McLean right up the middle. He's got a Piedmont Bulldog on his back. He picked up 2 yards. It'll be 4th down and 2 yards to go. Somebody on the defensive side on the line got in there. They were riding him across the line of scrimmage, and he was only able to get a short gain, not quite enough for a 1st down. So Rockmart going to have to punt. our punters, going to be standing in our end zone. Number 26 doing the punting, Hunter England.
I tell you, the offense is going to have to give the defense some time, or they're going to wear down quick, as hot as it is.
Well, we were driving the ball on that first possession, and we faked the punt to Marcus Smith. He gets outside to the 20, 25, 30, cuts it upfield, gets to the 45-yard line. Marcus Smith was lined up at one of the up-back positions behind the line of scrimmage, and a direct snap went to number 2, Marcus Smith. He carried it out to the 45-yard line. A little razzle-dazzle here at Cedartown gets us out of a hole.
Yeah, we caught them on their heels, and it paid off for us.
So Rockmart, after starting at our own 4, couldn't get a first down out of it and faked the punt. It was a 4th down and 2 yards to go, and Marcus Smith took it to the 45-yard line.
That was a gutsy call there.
That is a gutsy call. What do you got to lose? This game's not a region game.
Right.
Bailey going to throw. He hits number 9, Boozer, at the 50-yard line, and he falls forward for another 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 2 to go. 2nd down and 3. We'll say that's a 7-yard completion. Dylan Bailey to Boozer.
Those kind of calls are definitely confidence boosters for the guys, though.
Yeah, the team loves to fake a punt. So Bailey, the quarterback, he's got Reed Couch and number 23 split out to the left, but he's going to give it underneath to number 3, Zabrian Watley, who picked up the first down, I do believe. He needed 3 yards, and I think that's all he got. The ball will be sat down at the 45.
Yeah, it's right on the line.
And they do say it's a first down. So
I believe we're taking an official timeout.
Another timeout. That's the end of the first quarter. No score here at Cedartown, where Rockmart is playing the Piedmont Bulldogs. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back.
The Eye Center in Rockmart delivers dependable eye care with complete eye exams on patients ages 3 and up. The Eye Center offers a wide selection of frames and contact lenses to fit any budget. Visit the Eye Center at 530 Hunter Street in Rockmart or call 770-684-5650 to make an appointment today.
Harrelson Termite, the largest pest control company in Polk County, can help you get a handle on your uninvited invaders before they take over. They also treat other pesky insects like bedbugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 770-684-1488.
Your friends at All Star Grading are proud to offer their roll-off service to help you with all types of refuse. Don't waste time and money with multiple trips to the landfill. Call them for a quote on a roll-off dumpster. Phone 770-684-1915.
Mitchell Chiropractic and Wellness at 111 Felton Drive helps people achieve their wellness objectives by combining skill and expertise. If you are experiencing headaches, back, neck, or leg pain, call today at 770-684-4963.
All right, back here to start the second quarter. Rockmart with a 1st and 10 inside the Piedmont territory at the 45-yard line. We got Marcus Smith in at quarterback now. He's going to give the handoff to Delonte McLean, who cuts upfield. He's hit at the 42, and that's where he's tackled. He picked up 3 yards. Delonte McLean with the carry. Marcus Smith, the quarterback. You know, he didn't play much last week at quarterback against Cedartown, but here to start the second quarter, he is the one doing the signal calling for the Yellow Jackets. He's had a couple of big runs in this game. He ran the ball 40 yards on the first play of the game for Rockmart, and then that fake punt. Now he's playing quarterback. He's going to fake the handoff to McLean and go right. He crosses the 40 and steps down at the 32-yard line. Got a first down out of it. So picked up about 9 yards, and he needed 7 or 8. The ball's at the 32-yard line, and so the Jackets are driving after a fake punt on 4th down and 2 yards to go deep in our own territory. You don't see a punt faked normally when the punter's standing in the end zone. We got 2 receivers split left. Smith, he's got Watley in motion. He's going to hand it to him. Comes around the left side, gets to the 20. He's going to be tackled there. He picked up another first down. He's inside the 20 to the 19-yard line.
I'm going to tell you, the blocker's done a very good job there, and he watched them and just stepped right in between them and took it on down the field. Good run.
That's Zabrian Watley with the carry. Picked up 11 yards, took the ball to the 19-yard line. And Smith still calling the signals for the Yellow Jackets. He's in the shotgun. He's got Dalen Lester back there at wing back, Delonte McClain at his running back, and Zabrian Watley, the other wing back. He's in the pistol now. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it himself. Goes right up the middle, crosses a 10. Are they going to tackle him at the 4-yard line? He was stretching forward, got another first down. That's a big run by Marcus Smith. I tell you, we are better than them at the line of scrimmage, at least here early in this ball game. We are whipping them at the line of scrimmage on offense. We were doing it on that first drive, and we fumbled the ball and stopped the drive. And now here on this drive, we're getting a good push at the line of scrimmage. There may be a flag down. Rockmart is backed up as if there's going to be yardage marked off. And
I hadn't seen one yet.
The chain holder, flag holder, has not moved. Illegal motion against the Yellow Jackets. And so coach is upset. He did not like, I don't know if he's fussing at the referee. I believe he is. And that'll back it up 5 yards. And so it'll be first down and 15 yards to go at the 25-yard line.
Sometimes you just got to make sure they're honest.
Coach is letting him know what he thinks about it. The ball's at the 24. We've got to get it down to the 9-yard line for a first down.
I didn't see that, honestly.
I didn't either. I didn't see the flag thrown either.
I think the flag was thrown way over yonder on the other side of the field.
So Rockmart with a first and 15 at the 24-yard line. Marcus Smith, the quarterback. Ant Lester now in at one of the wingback positions with Delonte McClain. Rockmart taking a long time to get the play called here. Now Smith going to walk up. He's got 2 receivers split out to the right, 1 to the left. Smith in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's going to give it to Ant Lester. He's got the corner right side. He's going to get to the 20, 15, and they finally push him out of bounds. He may have got a first down. Late hit out of bounds by Piedmont.
Ant Lester beat him on the right side over there.
I didn't think he was going to get there. No. He put his head down and went around the corner, and then they could not stop him. He took the ball to the 8-yard line, got a first down out of it, and we'll get additional yardage. A personal foul, late hit against Piedmont. They hit us out of bounds, so they'll mark it from the 8 down to the 4, half the distance of the goal. So Rockmart threatening to score here early in the second quarter. 9 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Nobody's scored yet. It's 0-0. The ball's at the 4-yard line. It's first and goal from there. Marcus Smith still at quarterback.
We need a strike here, guys.
Zabrian Watley, one of your wing backs. Ant Lester and Delonte McClain in there as well. We got Boozer split wide to the far side on the left side of the offensive line. Smith in the shotgun. He sends Watley in motion and follows him and keeps it himself and doesn't get in the end zone. He's a yard short.
He tried to roll it in there.
He tried to stretch forward. He got it down to the 1. And his knee was on the ground as he was stretching forward, so it'll be second and goal from the 1.
Later on tonight, as scores start coming in, we'll be bringing you all the updated scores on the Georgia Vinyl and Thread High School scoreboard. But they will not be starting till around 7:30, so as soon as they start coming in, we'll get them to you.
So Marcus Smith in the shotgun. Nobody back there with him. He sends Watley in motion, and he goes right up over the top.
And he does get in.
Yeah.
He does.
He
wow.
Dove over the top.
It looked like he landed about a yard short and fought his way in.
Piedmont's lineman just stood straight up, and he jumped over the top of him. So with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the second quarter, Marcus Smith gets in the end zone for the first score of the game. Jackets now leading 6-0.
Man, what a strike.
So we're going to try the extra point attempt here. That's Hunter England doing the kicking for the Yellow Jackets.
Hike it.
Snap it now. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And there is
a
penalty.
Guys.
Piedmont had a man running off the field. He was in the backfield when we snapped the ball, so we would have had a second try at that. And I tell you, they'll move it. And England comes up limping a little bit there. they will move it half the distance if we want to take that penalty. And they will assess it on the kickoff. So that is to our advantage. And so Jackets now leading 7-0. Let's take a quick commercial break.
Whether you're shopping for auto, home, business, life, or health insurance, contact the Nathan Dean Agency at 770-684-7851 or visit them online at nathandeanagency.com.
Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. Tons of new upholstery coming, and carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here where the Jackets have just scored with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first half. The Jackets up 7-0 over Piedmont Bulldogs, and be sure to stay with us for the Georgia Vinyl and Thread High School scoreboard as scores start rolling in around 7:30. We will start bringing those to you. But Jackets strike first here in a very hot afternoon here in Cedartown.
And what a great drive the Jackets put on that last series.
All right, Noah Hughes, number 29, will be kicking again for Rockmart. We had a penalty. It should be assessed on the kickoff. The officials don't know where to place the ball.
Oh, now he's
going to get it marked up to the 45-yard line, and
our coach had to go out there and tell him.
Coach is a little frustrated by that. He had to go tell him where the ball was supposed to be sat down.
I know. These are Alabama officials.
So Noah Hughes doing the kicking. That's where he had sat his tee down, and the official come in and picked it up and tried to move it back to the 40 where they would normally kick it off from. So Noah Hughes kicking off after Marcus Smith got us in the end zone for a 1-yard run and a score. Hughes kicks it high and short. It'll be fielded at the 7-yard line by number 2 for Piedmont. He's got blocking. He cuts outside, and he's hit at the 33-yard line.
He was hit by number 22, Zorian Hendricks.
Lee Stanley, the ball carrier, he's their running back, and he took that one from the 7-yard line out to the 32-yard line.
All right, so good drive by the Jackets. That gave our defense a little bit of a rest because they had been on the field a lot of that first quarter.
So Piedmont starts this drive at their own 32-yard line. And number 10, Myers, the quarterback, comes to the line of scrimmage. He's again in the pistol with Stanley right beside him. He's going to give it to Stanley right up the middle, cuts to his right. He runs into our safety at the 40-yard line. That's number 32 for the Yellow Jackets making the tackle, Keelan Pitts, sophomore.
And he just centered him and let him hit him. He just brought him right down.
2nd down and 1 yard to go. So open field tackle by our safety at the 41-yard line after a 9-yard carry by Lee Stanley. So Piedmont with a 2nd and short situation here. They got number 20, Leighton New, in the backfield with Stanley now. Myers going to give it to Stanley again, right up the middle, and he's hit at the 45-yard line after a 3-yard gain by number 12 for the Yellow Jackets, Payne Culver. So Culver coming up from the corner position, defensive backfield to make that tackle. He had gotten through the line of scrimmage. Culver came up and hit him hard at the 45-yard line after a short gain. Jackets leading 7-0 with 8:05 left here in the second quarter.
That Jacket defense looking good tonight, guys.
Piedmont taking a while to get this play called and come out of the huddle. Myers, quarterback. He's got Stanley, his running back, right beside him in the pistol. Got 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, and they jumped off sides. Their left tackle jumped off sides, and they'll back it up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. So Piedmont with another mistake here to stall this drive near the 40-yard line.
And you can tell that that they hadn't played many games because right now that's the 5th penalty on Piedmont tonight.
So the Bulldogs a little rusty here in their first game of the season. In a passing situation, 1st and 15, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Myers going to keep it himself, run to his left, He's going to get to the corner, and he's going to be drugged down at the 50-yard line by number 20 for the Yellow Jackets.
And that's Dalen Lester.
Dalen Lester made the tackle, but the quarterback had gained 10 yards. That was a designed quarterback run. He followed his running back around the left side. His running back got a block on one of our outside linebackers and allowed the quarterback to get to the corner. Lester finally drug him down after a 10-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 5. The ball sitting right at midfield. Nose of the ball is on the 50-yard line. Piedmont with a 2nd and 5. 2 receivers in the backfield now with Myers. He's going to give it to Stanley right at the middle. He cuts to his right, runs with his head up, puts his hand down, keeps his footing, gets out to the 35-yard line. He picked up 15 yards out of that play.
Looks like he was brought down by several Jackets, but looked like number 9 was there.
Tell you, I thought they had him down. He stuck his hand in the ground, kept his footing, and kept going. Picked up 15 yards. It's 1st and 10.
I'm going to tell you, this Lee Stanley kid, he's going to be tired by the end of the night.
Yeah, they give it to him left and give it to him right. Ball's at the 35-yard line. Piedmont sends 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Myers in the shotgun. Stanley beside him in the pistol. They send a receiver in motion. They're going to give it to him. He's trying to go left. He steps over our corner trying to make a tackle. He gets around the corner and gets to the 30-yard line.
I believe we're going to have a late hit.
Did they throw the flag over there?
They
late
did.
hit on the sideline.
Brought down by number 3 for the Yellow Jackets, Zabrian Watley.
Ball carrier was T.J. Fairs. He was lined up in the receiver position on the right side. He went in motion. The quarterback handed it to him in the speed sweep. And it is against the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets bringing Dante McClain in on defense.
And we'll add 15 yards, and it'll be a 1st down, and the ball will be down inside the 15-yard line to the 14.
I think they were trying to get him out of bounds, and one of our guys, it didn't look intentional, but
didn't know where the sideline marker was and continued to tackle out of bounds over there on the far side of the field. We're on the visitor side over here. Piedmont moving from our left to our right now here in the 2nd quarter, threatening to score. The ball's at the 14-yard line. Myers, the quarterback, calling for the snap, gave the ball to his running back. He's hit in the backfield, though. We bottled him up. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
That was a big stop by the Yellow Jackets.
looks like he was hit by Garrett Harris first back there.
Garrett Harris hit him first. He broke that tackle, but he had some help, Harris did, and Stanley may have lost a foot on that. The ball's sitting on the outside of the 15-yard line now rather than the inside of it. 5 minutes and 38 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Jackets leading 7-0. Piedmont sends 2 receivers right and 1 to the left. They're in the pistol. Myers is in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff and keep it himself. He runs left. He gets all the way inside the 10 down to near the 5-yard line. He's very close to a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and short. He's quick. And when he decided to run, he hit the line of scrimmage with some speed.
Looks like he was brought down by number 9, Juke Boozer.
Ball's at the 6-yard line.
Jackets swapping players here, bringing in Dalen Lester for Delonte McClain.
So McClain seeing some playing time on the defensive side of the ball tonight. Piedmont taking a little time here to get this play called. They break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers going to go out to the right. It's 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They got it at our 6. Quarterback going to fake the handoff and keep it right up the middle, and we tackled him. I don't think he got anything there.
He's brought down by number 34. Big Dante Williams in there.
I think number 6, Garrett Harris, was in there as well to help out. Come up from the linebacker. They didn't get anything. It's going to be 4th and short now. Quarterback walks over to the sideline to get the play from his coach. I'd be shocked if they run this play before taking a timeout. They're going to let the play clock run all the way down as far as they can and then call a timeout. 4:04 on the play clock. They're not going to snap the ball. Quarterback is still standing over near the coach, and they do take a timeout with 3:57 on the clock. We'll take a timeout as well and be right back after this commercial break.
Are your power bills way too high? Maybe it's time you contact your local insulation dealer. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs from new home construction to general repair. TNT Insulation also specializes in spray foam insulation. Give them a call at 770-684-1887. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home is the only local family-owned and operated funeral home in the area. Their 24-hour community information line is open at 770-684-5438. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home, 304 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete services available. Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Hey, Jacket fans. It's Dylan Bailey, number 14 for the Yellow Jackets. You know the Jackets are winners, and if you want to be a winner, next time you're in the market for a vehicle, go to Days Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart where everybody wins. Tell them number 14 sent you.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here at Cedartown High School where the Jackets up 7-0 over the Piedmont Bulldogs with 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in this first half. And Piedmont's got it 4th down and about 1. The ball is sitting on the 6-yard line of the Jackets.
4th and 1. This is a big play here. Piedmont with the ball at the 6-yard line. Myers, the quarterback, in the shotgun with Stanley. Beside him in the pistol, 2 receivers split to the right. Number 1 is going to go in motion now, coming left side. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it himself. He's going to score. Myers faked the handoff to Stanley, had a big hole on the left side and carried it in from the 6-yard line and got the score for Piedmont with 3:52 on the clock here in the second quarter.
We fell for that fake handoff. We were all over. If he had handed it to him, we'd have had him in the backfield, but faked it to him and had an opening on that left side and took it in for the score.
That's an option play and a good job by the quarterback. He can give it to him or keep it and run. He decided to keep it, and it was the right choice. Piedmont with a snap and a hold, and the kick is up, and the kick is good, so the score is tied 7-7 here with 3:52 left in the second quarter. We'll take a commercial break, and we'll be right back for the kickoff. Rockmart's going to have about 3.5 minutes for this drive.
It doesn't matter if you're a weekend warrior or a star under the local lights. Sometimes it's just not that easy to bounce back up and walk it off. That's why Floyd's Sports Medicine Program is here to keep you healthy on and off the field. And our urgent care offices are conveniently located where you work and play. Floyd's Sports Medicine Program has the experience and technology to get you back in the game. Find out more at floyd.org.
Looking for a new quality zero-turn mower? The Bobcat CRZ gives you professional mowing performance with a residential price tag starting at just $39.99 and backed by our 5-year or 500-hour Mow with Confidence limited warranty. The CRZ will let you get the job done fast and done right. Built with the legendary Bobcat quality of cut, durability, and ease of ownership. See your Bobcat Mowers dealer today and mow like a pro.
All-Star Power Equipment, 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon, Georgia. Call them at 770-684-7176.
And now more exciting Rockmart Yellow Jackets football on 101.9 Hometown Radio.
All right, we're back here at Cedartown High School where Piedmont has just drove it in for a score and tied this thing up with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first half. And I tell you what, the defense, they had a long series right there to have to be on the field.
So back deep to receive for the Yellow Jackets. They'll be running from our right to our left is Jakevius Boozer and Javen Watley. They're standing back near the 10-yard line. Kicking off for Piedmont is number 27, Elijah Johnson. He's a freshman. Going to be kicking it off. Ball sitting at the 40-yard line. He gets his foot into it. It's a short kick. Going to be fielded at the 15 by Watley. He brings it out across the 20, 25. Good blocking. 35, 40.
Got him.
Cuts to the midfield. Crosses midfield and gets to the 45-yard line. Javen Watley, but there is a flag down back at the 38-yard line.
He had one defender to beat.
I believe that one's coming back.
That one looks like it will be coming back. There's a flag back at the 38-yard line. Rockmart's coach is already waving them back.
Yep. I believe it was holding on us.
Holding on the Yellow Jackets. That'll push the ball from the 38 back to the 28-yard line. That negates a good run by Javen Watley.
We can't have many of those tonight, guys.
Yeah, we can't give them a break. You know, they're a good football team, and we don't need to give them a break. It's 7-7 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Dylan Bailey going to come in at quarterback. He's going to come in with Zabrian Watley at wing back. Delonte McClain is in there also. We got 2 receivers split to the right, and one of them's Marcus Smith. Bailey, the quarterback, in the shotgun, sends Watley in motion going left, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and gets away. He cuts upfield to the 30. If he'd have stepped away from that last tackler, he was all the way to the 35-yard line, and the last man had him around the waist.
He never would have caught him.
If he could have just got away from the last guy. He picked up 8 yards at 2nd down and 2. He was stopped in the backfield and made something happen. Somehow shook away. 3:15 on the clock here in the second quarter. Jackets with a 2nd and 2 at the 35. Bailey in the shotgun. Sends Smith in motion. Going to give it to him going right. He's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. Now reverses his field, and he's going to continue to lose ground. Back to the 27-yard line, rather.
You can't go backwards.
Marcus Smith trying to make something happen. Lost yards. It'll be 3rd down and 9, a loss of 7. 3rd and 9, clock running, 2:45. That's a mistake by an experienced guy. He should have just cut it upfield and got what he could. Bailey in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers split left side. Reed Couch in the inside slot position. He's going to throw it to Marcus Smith. Couch blocking. Smith to the 35, and he's tackled there. It'll be a 4th and 1, 2 yards to go. That's a completion. They threw that, set up a screen on the left side.
Looks like we're going to punt, guys.
Threw it to the outside receiver, Marcus Smith, and the inside receiver tried to block for him. There were too many men to block. So with the clock running and 2 minutes on it, we're going to be forced to punt. Hunter England standing back at the 20-yard line. Coach is going to tell him to take as much time as he can off the clock before they snap the ball. Clock running, 1:49. England waiting on the snap. It's a low snap. They don't rush him. He gets it off. It's going to go bounce at the 35 and bounce back to the 38-yard line. That looked like a wedge shot there. The ball hit at the 35 and bounced back toward Rockmart's side at the 38. So Piedmont with decent field position with 1 minute and 37 seconds left here in this half. Score tied 7-7. Piedmont goes over to the sideline to get the play called, and there's a timeout on the field.
I think we got an official's timeout on the field.
We'll take a break as well and be right back after this word from our sponsors.
It's Timbo's Smokehouse on the move with the best barbecue around. It's smoked low and slow. The secret is out. It's delicious barbecue, ribs, and pulled pork. Look for Timbo's gleaming white food truck in front of Top Dish Yogurt in Cedartown on Thursdays. And then Fridays and Saturdays to the Raceway in Rockmart, Georgia on Highway 278. That's Timbo's Smokehouse. Smoker in tow and barbecue to go. Call for catering too at 770-634-3840.
If you have a business or event, the folks down at Georgia Vinyl and Thread at 156 Prospect Road can help you with design, layout, and printing for signs, t-shirts, lettering, and much more. Call them at 678-685-4800. Your printed voice, Georgia Vinyl and Thread.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, Georgia Vinyl and Thread will be bringing you the high school scoreboard for tonight. And as soon as scores start coming in around 7:30, we will get those to you. But right here in Cedartown, Georgia, your home team Jackets are 7, Piedmont Bulldogs 7, and with 1 minute and 37 seconds left in this first half.
All right, Piedmont with the ball at the 38-yard line with 1 minute and 37 seconds left on the clock. Myers, the quarterback. Stanley, the running back. Myers in the shotgun, fakes a handoff to a receiver and goes left. He's hit at the 50-yard line after a big gain, 12 yards, and he was tackled by number 12 for the Yellow Jackets.
That's Payne Culver on that stop.
So Myers takes the ball on that first run across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Looks like Piedmont's kind of getting in their groove.
The clock will run. It's 1 minute and 28 seconds on it now.
Piedmont's definitely a running team.
They are a running team. They got one good running back, and the quarterback runs the ball well. They're in the backfield. Myers going to drop back to pass, though. Looks to throw left down the sideline and hits his receiver for a touchdown. Piedmont's a passing team as well.
Yep.
That's the first ball they've thrown all night.
And it wasn't a pretty pass, but he kind of bobbled it.
It counted.
It counted.
He was running right behind our corner, and he got a step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly. And number 6 for the Bulldogs, whose name is not on our roster, made that catch running down the left sideline. So Piedmont with a late score here in the second quarter with 1 minute and 7 seconds on the clock makes it 13-7. They'll try the extra point attempt. We're waiting on the snap. There's the snap, a low snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. He barely squeaked that one through with 1 minute and 7 seconds on the clock. It's 14-7 now, and we'll stay here, and Piedmont will be kicking off to the Yellow Jackets. That's a 30-second drive. Maybe we can put one together, reckon?
I think
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, right here before halftime be a good one.
Run one back all the way like Cedartown did on us last week there with.
So that's a 49-yard pass that their quarterback, Myers, threw to number 6 down the left sideline. And so with 1 minute 7 on the clock in the second quarter, is Piedmont now leading this thing 14-7.
We don't want a 99-yard run back, though. We want to catch it and bring it on home. We don't want to bring it back to the end zone first.
Yeah. So Watley will go back again to run it back for the Yellow Jackets, Javen Watley, and he'll be standing back there with number 22 this time, Zorian Hendricks. They are both very fast. They're standing at the 15-yard line. Piedmont going to kick it off. High kick. Watley going to have to run back to the 7-yard line. He's going to try to come left. He's going to have to run around a man, and he gets to the 20, cuts it back upfield, and lost the ball at the 25-yard line. I believe he fell on it.
Flag on the
play. Got a flag back there.
There's a flag back.
That's going to be holding against us.
18-yard line. So for the second time, a holding penalty hurts us on the kick return. And they'll mark that one off from the 18-yard line, so it'll be half the distance of the goal, and they'll take it back to the 9. If I can add correctly. I don't know if they can. But they do step it back and mark it at the 9-yard line. 56 seconds now, and we're deep in a hole at our own 9-yard line. I tell you, with 56 seconds, don't do anything back that deep.
No.
To
give them the ball back.
Give them the ball down in there. We're going to send Marcus Smith in there, and Bailey's going to be the quarterback. Smith is going to be at wing back. Zabrian Watley will be at wing back. We're going to send Jakevius Boozer split wide to the right side. Now we send Watley split out right side. Bailey in the shotgun. He's got Marcus Smith going in motion right side, and we give it to him. He cuts upfield. He's got running room, and he ran into a tackler at the 18-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. The clock running, 48 seconds. They've stopped the clock.
The O-line did their job there, gave him plenty of width through the line there.
I don't know why they stopped the clock. They're going to measure. They're going to measure this thing. The ball's at the 19. The officials are looking. Nope, they're going to wind the clock. Come on, snap it as soon as he blows his whistle. 48 seconds.
Okay, come on, get set, guys.
All right, they start the clock. 2 receivers to the left. Bailey in the shotgun. They were not set. He's waiting on the snap. He's going to throw it. He throws it underneath the Boozer. To the 20. He cuts outside and got the first down at the 25-yard line.
He'll stop it now.
That's a 5-yard completion from Bailey to Boozer.
Got a timeout for the Jackets, taking a timeout with 32 seconds left here.
So with 32 seconds, Jackets down 14-7. Short completion to pick up the first down. And we got it at our own 25. So pretty good throw that time underneath the Boozer. Just catch it and throw it out to the outside receiver who had stepped about 2 yards deep in the backfield, and he was able to get the first down. I tell you, if we can get it on the corners to some of these speedsters out here, we might make something happen.
Yeah, we beat them a few times all night on the edges.
We've came close to breaking several big runs here.
We're sending some different guys out there to huddle up with the offense. Number 53 and number 54, Jay Hinkle and Logan Holiday. They normally play defensive line.
Jay Hinkle was on the show, and Cade Holder both were on the show last night. Jay talked about playing on both sides of the ball.
They didn't. Neither one of them went out there, but they had their helmets on like they thought they were going out there.
They may be going, if they have to, put a big push in there.
Bailey, the quarterback. McClain standing beside him in the pistol. He's going to give it to fakes it to Watley going right and throws it down the right side to Zabrian Watley and threw that one a little short. Watley had to come back for it. It goes incomplete with 27 seconds. Threw that one up just a little bit short, and Watley not able to get it. Watley had beaten the corner, but had to come back to the ball, and it falls incomplete at second down and 10 yards to go with 27 seconds here in the second quarter. Jackets down a score. It's 14-7.
If he had hit him on the run, he'd outrun that guy over there.
Yeah. We got a man in motion coming left side. Bailey going to throw it. He hits Boozer right at the sideline, 35-yard line, and Boozer was bobbling it when he stepped out of bounds. We hit him in the hands, and he was bobbling the catch as he stepped out of bounds, trying to get to the sideline and didn't secure the ball before he did. It's 3rd and 10.
22 seconds left.
We need to break it loose right here so we can go into halftime with an even score.
A big 3rd down here, 3rd and 10. The ball at the 25. And Jackets taking a long time to get this play called. Bailey, the quarterback. Boozer, your receiver, splits wide to the right. He's got Smith and Watley in at wing back. Delonte McClain at running back. He's going to give it to McClain underneath. Faked it to McClain and gave it to Watley. He crossed midfield. He's going to get to the 45. They're dragging him down at the 42. 13 seconds. Call timeout, Coach. 13 seconds. We do get a timeout. Ball's at the 42-yard line. That's a good run by number 3, Zabrian Watley. We ran that little counter play. We handed it off to McClain, and he gave it back to Watley underneath. We took it across midfield with a timeout on the field. Let's take a quick commercial break. After a word from our sponsors, we'll be back for the end of the second quarter.
4 Seasons Landscaping. This company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's 4 Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, back to the game where it's the second quarter, the end of the second quarter. It's been a pretty good half of football. Jackets down 14-7 with the ball inside Piedmont territory at the 42-yard line. There's 13 and a half seconds on the clock. We got 3 receivers to the right. Bailey, the quarterback. He's in the shotgun. He snaps the ball to him, drops back to pass. He's under pressure. He rolls to his right and throws right and overthrows Marcus Smith at the 20-yard line. Smith was all alone. Bailey had stepped away from coverage and didn't have time to gather his feet under him and overthrew his receiver. So with 7 seconds on the clock, it's 2nd down and 10. This could be the last play of the half unless we can do something quick and get out of bounds. I don't know how much leg our kickers got. 3 receivers split to the right. Bailey in the shotgun. Come on, block for him, guys.
Whistle
and they
blow.
blow that one dead. A flag, illegal motion. That'll back them up 5 yards. They've got to put the time back on the clock. The clock says 4.5. They've got to reset the clock to 7 seconds, surely, because that play was whistled dead before it started. And
they're not going to do it.
I think that's a good
I believe
spot
they're
there.
going to. They backed it up 5 yards to the 47. Official standing over the ball.
They're trying to get it back.
They're trying to get it right. They got 0.7 seconds up there now. They need to get to 7. We got 3 receivers wide to the right.
There we go.
Bailey in the shotgun. 7.1. Second down and 15. Bailey drops back to pass. Throws it long down the right side and overthrows his receiver, and it's intercepted at the 5-yard line. He hung that one up as far as he could down the middle of the field. He had Boozer running free down the sideline, but number 10, Myers, who was the quarterback playing center field there, got up and got the interception. So that
threw it right to him.
Yeah. So the second quarter ends. It's 14-7 here in Cedartown. The Jackets are down a touchdown to the Piedmont Bulldogs.
Yeah, and the Jackets. We had a pretty good first half. Defense stayed on the field a lot that first quarter, and just wore them down a lot. But I think we can execute against this team and come back and beat them.
Yeah, I do. I definitely don't think the Jackets is over.
We're not overmatched.
That's right. I think they're a good team, but
and
I think we're equally yoked here.
And we'll get the ball to start the third quarter. We won the toss and deferred, so we'll get the ball to start the third quarter. We're going to go back to the station, right, for our halftime show.
Yeah, we're going to take it back to the station, and the halftime show is going to be brought to you by Georgia Vinyl and Thread, and no games have started yet, so they won't start until 7:30, and so as soon as the games start coming in, we'll start giving you updates with scores from around the region tonight. But thanks for tuning in to WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220. Catch us on the TuneIn app or go to WZOTradio.com. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back right after this, and we will hopefully get an interview with Coach Parson here before we start the second half.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Rockmart High School Yellow Jacket football on WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio. Presented by
Advanced Rehab, Allstate Insurance, Floyd Medical Center, Garrett Land Brokers, the Nathan Dean Agency, Blossman Gas.
If you have a business or event, the folks down at Georgia Vinyl and Thread at 156 Prospect Road can help you with design, layout, and printing for signs, t-shirts, lettering, and much more. Call them at 678-685-4800. Your printed voice, Georgia Vinyl and Thread.
So Cardavian Myers runs the ball well, and then number 2, Lee Stanley, is a heck of a ball carrier. And if they give them a little bit of a seam, they're able to take advantage of it. But those are the best 2 athletes on the team. We talked about them being a running game, and they threw that long touchdown pass down the sideline right there at the end of the second quarter. And so they can throw the ball as well. It's going to be an interesting third quarter. Let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back for the kickoff here in the second half.
Jefferson's is famous for their buffalo-style and boneless wings with 19 signature sauces to choose from. Not in the mood for wings? Jefferson's has mouth-watering burgers, wraps, salads, and sandwiches. The shrimp po' boy, the Jefferson's Club. Enjoy your favorite oysters raw, baked, or fried, fresh from the Gulf. Try our specialty, the Jefferson's baked oysters, topped with hot sauce, Parmesan cheese, and jalapenos. Start with unbelievable appetizers, fried pickles, nacho supreme, shrimp jammers, or the Jefferson sliders. Open every day for lunch and dinner. Stop by today at Highways 278 and 113. Call for takeout 770-684-6565. Jefferson's world-famous wings, burgers, and oysters.
All right, Piedmont's kicker comes up to the ball and gets his foot into it. He's going to kick it. It's going to roll into the end zone. Javen Watley had to catch that one going over his head. He kicked it over his head, and it got in the end zone, so that'll bring the ball out to the 20-yard line, rather. And the Yellow Jackets will start there for their first possession here in the second quarter. And down 14-7, but we knew we were getting the ball back to start this third quarter. And I said second. It's the second half to start this third quarter. And maybe we can get a drive going here. We're going to send number 13, Michael Gay, split wide to the left. Dylan Bailey in at shotgun. He's got his cornerback in motion going right, and he's going to keep it himself. Runs it up the middle, cuts outside, got open running room to the 40, 50, and he gets all the way across midfield to the 40-yard line. They did not expect Dylan Bailey to run the ball. He faked the handoff to Marcus Smith, kept it himself, took it across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
That was a good run by Dylan Bailey. We've seen that a few times this year, David.
So that's a 42-yard run by Dylan Bailey to start this third quarter. So we got the ball at the 38-yard line. Bailey, the quarterback. One receiver split to the left, Michael Gay. And they're going to whistle this play dead before it ever gets started. We were trying to give the ball to Marcus Smith coming left. And I don't think Piedmont had the right number of men on the field. And so they give us 5 yards. First down and 5 to go now. The ball is out to the 33-yard line. It'll be first and 5 from there. So a good start to the opening drive in the second half. Delonte McClain in the pistol right beside Dylan Bailey. Gay split left. We're going to give it to McClain. He's trying to go left. They got him around the neck. No gain. It'll be second down and 5. They were in there on him as soon as he received that handoff. 2 defenders for Piedmont had him wrapped up in the backfield. He did get back to the line of scrimmage at second down and 5. So this drive started with a Dylan Bailey 42-yard run. And now it's second and 5 here at the 33-yard line. Bailey in the shotgun. Michael Gay split left. Delonte McClain in the pistol. We're going to give it to him, and he gives it to Watley coming back left. Watley breaks tackles, drives his way down to the 22-yard line. That's Zabrian Watley with the ball carry. That's that counter play. Little reverse in the backfield. Hand off to McClain up the middle, and he gives it to Watley coming back left. That's a little wrinkle in the offense that we've put in this year that we didn't see last year. Ball at the 22-yard line now. Jackets down 14-7 here in the third quarter, but a pretty good start on this first drive. First and 10, the ball at the 22-yard line. Bailey in the shotgun. Marcus Smith now standing back there with him. We're going to give it to Smith. He's going right, cuts it upfield. He's got a seam, gets to the 15, all the way down inside the 10-yard line to the 9-yard line. That's a good run by Marcus Smith. Took it from the 22 down to the 9-yard line, and it'll be first and goal from there. So a 13-yard run by Marcus Smith sets up a first and goal from the 9. Bailey, the quarterback. McClain is running back. Zabrian Watley and Marcus Smith, the wingbacks. Watley comes in motion, going to fake it to him. Bailey going to keep it, and he gets down to the 5. That's a pretty good decision by the quarterback. He picked up 4 yards, and it'll be second and goal from the 5, just outside the 5-yard line. We'll say it's second and goal from the 6.
That's that option we've been talking about.
Yeah, he had the option of giving it to Watley, who was coming around on the speed sweep. He kept it and ran it up the middle. Picked up almost 4 yards, maybe 3. It's second and goal from the 6. Bailey again in the shotgun. He's going to give it to McClain this time. He cuts upfield. He's tripped up in the backfield. He fell across the 5-yard line. It'll be third and goal from the 4. So Delonte McClain had some running room and was tripped up in the backfield. Smith now standing right beside Bailey. McClain in the slot on the right side. We got 2 receivers split to the right. We gave it to Smith in this formation last time, and we do again. He's going to get to the corner, and he scored. He was headed for the corner, and he cut it upfield and ran over a man at the goal line to get in the end zone. There's somebody on the ground over there for the Yellow Jackets injured.
That was a great run by Marcus Smith.
And there is a Yellow Jacket player on the ground, injured, didn't get up after that play. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
For
Four Seasons Landscaping. This company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
The Eye Center in Rockmart delivers dependable eye care with complete eye exams on patients ages 3 and up. The Eye Center offers a wide selection of frames and contact lenses to fit any budget. Visit the Eye Center at 530 Hunter Street in Rockmart or call 770-684-5650 to make an appointment today.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
All right, I don't know what the problem was, but Marcus Smith gets up and runs off to the sideline. They had to get him a different helmet. He took a hard lick right at the goal line. He ran over a player and got in for a 4-yard score. With 8:33 on the clock, it's 14-13. Critical extra point here for Hunter England. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is blocked. Number 1 for the Piedmont got in there, TJ Fairs, and he was unblocked as he came around the left side, the defensive left side, and blocked that extra point attempt. So the Jackets still a point down here in the third quarter with 8:33 on the clock.
I tell you, that was a good drive by the Jackets. They came out wide open this second half and drove it down with 2 big runs there. First big run by Dylan Bailey picking up 42 yards. Right off the bat.
Yeah, and I tell you, you cannot put that one on the fault of the kicker because
no, they were missed blocks there.
Nobody blocked number 1, TJ Fairs, and he came around the right side of our offensive line and blocked that extra point attempt.
He walked right in and got him.
He was there as soon as the ball was sat down on the tee almost and blocked that thing.
And I tell you, in critical games, those extra points are going to come into play.
Yeah, it's something we continue to struggle with. Noah Hughes kicking it off for the Yellow Jackets. He kicks it off. The ball's at the 40-yard line. They're going to get it going now, and he gets his foot into it. It'll be a long kick over the head of the Piedmont, and it rolls around at the end zone, and he has to pick it up and run. He gets it to the 15, to the 20, 25. Hughes misses him. He gets to the 30. He goes around the guy at the 35-yard line. He's still running, and he gets to the 50-yard line. I thought he was on the ground back at the 35-yard line.
I thought Michael Gay drug him down.
I thought his knee touched at the 35, and he kept running back to the 50. He's at midfield. That's a 50-yard to 49-yard return. That kick checked up at the 1-yard line and didn't go into the end zone. And that ball carrier ran it all the way back from the 1 to the ball is sitting now. The nose of the ball is at the 50-yard line.
That is 2 weeks in a row that we should have had them down back within the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he stepped away from a lot of he broke a lot of tackles inside the 15-yard line and got it all the way out to the 50. Now Myers, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff to his receiver who's coming in the speed sweep, and he keeps it, goes left, running over people, picks up 7 yards.
Looks like he was brought down by number 20, Dalen Lester.
So Piedmont starts this drive at midfield, and now it's 2nd down and 3 after a 49-yard return on the kickoff. I tell you, special teams is a weak point for us so far in this early part of the season. Myers in the shotgun. He's going to give it to his running back. He steps away from a tackler in the backfield. He crosses the 40 to the 35, and he's finally down at the 34-yard line. He picked up a first down.
He had Ant Lester, number 1, on his back for a few yards.
We missed him in the backfield. He stepped away from one of our linebackers who had gotten in there to blow up the play. It's 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Myers, the quarterback for Piedmont, goes all the way to the sideline every play to get the call from the coaches. Now comes to the huddle, and they break the huddle. He's limping just a little bit. He's going to send 2 receivers to his right. Stanley in the pistol, stands right beside him. He's going to give it to his receiver going left, and there's a flag on the play. And he gets around the corner and gets down to the 25-yard line before we wrestle him out of bounds. But there is a flag back at the 41-yard line deep in the backfield.
It looked like number 8, Tyler Abram, brought him out of bounds.
Maybe illegal motion. That one is coming back. That one is coming back. The flag's laying on the 41-yard line. We'll wait and see where they'll mark it off from. I still didn't see what the call was.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
It may be a illegal block. No, that's not the call. It's a 5-yard penalty. Marked off from the 41-yard line, takes it back to the 46-yard line. It's first down and 20, I'm going to say 22 yards to go. First and 22. We'll say 21. 22. First and 22 yards to go after a penalty. I don't know what the penalty was, but
I never saw it either.
Deep in the backfield, and they back it up 5 more yards. Now Piedmont going to take a timeout. 6 minutes and 35. They're going to let the clock run, and their quarterback's going to call a timeout with 6 minutes, and he's limping badly over there with the coach. 6 minutes and 27 seconds now. They're going to take a timeout with 6:25 on the clock here in the third quarter. It's 14-13. Piedmont leading Rockmart. We'll take a timeout as well.
Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. Tons of new upholstery coming, and carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Are your power bills way too high? Maybe it's time you contact your local insulation dealer. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs, from new home construction to general repair. TNT Insulation also specializes in spray foam insulation. Give them a call at 770-684-1887.
All right, Piedmont with the ball at the 41. It's first and 15. The quarterback going to give it to his receiver going around the left side. He's breaking tackles. We finally wrestle him down at the 29-yard line. Somewhere in that timeout, they moved the ball up. It was first down and 22.
Back here.
When we came out of timeout, they had changed that and marked it off from the line of scrimmage rather than the spot of the foul.
We missed something.
And it was first and 15. So the officials marked that penalty off wrong, and they corrected it during the timeout. It's second down and 6 now. Myers, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He's got Stanley back there with him. He's got a receiver coming in motion. He's going to give it to Stanley right up the middle. He's tackled very near the line of scrimmage. Picked up 2 yards. It'll be a big third down here. 3rd and 3.
He was brought down by number 54, Logan Holiday.
Jackets need to stop here. It's 3rd and 2. Ball sitting at the 26-yard line. The clock is running 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Here in the third quarter, Jackets down 1 point. It's 14-13. Jackets need to get in the backfield and stop him for a loss and force a punt here. They're going to take the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to get the first down and more. 10-5, touchdown. He limps into the end zone. He's running gingerly, but he got in the end zone. That was too easy of a run for the quarterback. Ran about a 26-yard score to get 6 points, and that'll make it 20-13. Piedmont leading now. We need to block a field goal, an extra point attempt, rather. So a 26-yard run by the quarterback, and they're going to go for 2. I do believe they're going to go for 2. 5 minutes and 1 second. They should go for 2. That would put them up by 8 points. They're leading now by 6. Quarterback comes to the line. They're in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. He's going to take the snap, give it to his running back. Up the middle. Did we stop him? No, he fell across the end zone. We hit him a yard out, and he fell across. So they're now leading by 8 points, 22-13 with 5:01. Let's take a commercial break.
We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete services available. Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Harrelson Termite, the largest pest control company in Polk County, can help you get a handle on your uninvited invaders before they take over. They also treat other pesky insects like bedbugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 770-684-1488.
Your friends at All Star Grading are proud to offer their roll-off service to help you with all types of refuse. Don't waste time and money with multiple trips to the landfill. Call them for a quote on a roll-off dumpster. Phone 770-684-1915.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here where Piedmont has just gone up 22-13 over the Jackets.
And back deep to receive for the Jackets is Javen Watley. And it's going to be picked up by Zorian Hendricks at the 22. He's got some running room. And there's several flags down at the 40 as Hendricks crosses midfield, still running. And he's finally tackled out of bounds at the 35-yard line. There's 2 flags. The furthest one back at the 35, it's going to be holding again against the Yellow Jackets. That's the 3rd holding penalty on kickoff. And that one, again, negates a long return.
Yeah, Coach talked about that in the interview. You know, if we don't beat ourselves and we just keep, the penalties and the mistakes clean.
This team needs to work on special teams about 2 days next week in preparation for the next game. They'll back it up 10 yards from the 35. It'll go back to the 25-yard line. So Zorian Hendricks with a long return to the 34. And now it's all the way back to the Piedmont side of the field at the 25. It looks like Marcus Smith, who was shaken up a little bit on that touchdown score, his last play on offense, is coming in at quarterback. So it wasn't too badly shaken up. He's at quarterback, nobody in the backfield with him. He's going to keep it, runs it up the middle, cuts back to his right, and is tackled at the 35-yard line. He might have got a first down.
I believe he got it. Real close.
There's a Piedmont player slow to get up.
I think he got it.
And they'll move the change. First down, Yellow Jackets. The ball's at the 35. So Rockmart's drive started at the 25-yard line. Down 13-22. Down 8 points, 9 points. Smith going to keep it himself again. He's hit in the backfield, and he's going to step forward for maybe a yard. They were all over him. They were expecting him to run the ball. It's 2nd down and 9. So, Jackets down 9 points here with 4 minutes left on the clock in the 3rd quarter. Jakevius Boozer splits wide left. Marcus Smith, your quarterback, in the shotgun. Ant Lester's the running back. Delonte McClain is in there as well. He's going to give it to Zabrian Watley going left. He crosses the 40, steps inside a tackle, gets a first down at the 48-yard line.
Move those chains, guys. Keep moving them.
That's a good run by Zabrian Watley. He followed a blocker. One of his running backs was leading the way as he went around the left side. That was the speed sweep.
He's ran that same pattern very well several times tonight.
He's a quick runner. Ant Lester, the running back, in the pistol, standing behind Smith. He steps up beside him. They snap the ball. The handoff goes to Lester. He's hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain. He may have fell forward for a half of a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 3 minutes now on the clock here in the 3rd quarter.
Jackets down 22-13.
We need a score and hold them on the next drive. We can play with them, but once again, mistakes have helped Piedmont a lot tonight. Jackets in the shotgun. Marcus Smith at quarterback. Zabrian Watley and Ant Lester in there. 2 receivers split to the left. Smith going to keep it. He stumbled as he crossed midfield. He had a few more yards in front of him, and his receivers were blocking. He tried to make a little cut at the linebacker and tripped himself up. It's 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7 now with 2:20 on the clock, and the clock is running here in the 3rd quarter. All right, Marcus Smith, still your quarterback. He sends Zabrian Watley wide to the right side, Michael Gay wide to the left side. He's going to keep it, comes left, and he's drugged down from behind.
Piedmont got in the backfield on him before he could get away.
One of those linebackers, number 21 for Piedmont, came through on the left side of their defense and chased him down from behind. He lost a yard. It'll be 4th and 8. And we got a punt. Hunter England comes in. He'll put his heels on his own 35-yard line. Clock running, 1 minute and 35 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. Dylan Bailey, the quarterback, is your up back. England gets the snap and punts it down to the 22-yard line. It rolls out of bounds right there. So the ball is out of bounds at the 22. With 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock here in the 3rd quarter, we'll take a quick commercial break.
Mitchell Chiropractic and Wellness at 111 Felton Drive helps people achieve their wellness objectives by combining skill and expertise. If you are experiencing headaches, back, neck, or leg pain, call today at 770-684-4963.
Whether you're shopping for auto, home, business, life, or health insurance, contact the Nathan Dean Agency at 770-684-7851 or visit them online at nathandeanagency.com.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here with 1 minute 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and Piedmont's taking over.
Myers hands off to Stanley. We're trying to drag him down from behind. He's at the 30-yard line. Delonte McClain. Nope, that wasn't Delonte McClain. That was number 34 who was making that stop. Dante Williams.
We've called his name a lot.
He gained 6 yards, though, Stanley did, before we drug him down. Myers just handed off to him right up the middle, and he picked up 6 yards. That big offensive line for Piedmont is opening up some holes here in the 3rd quarter. Clock's running, 45 seconds left, and Piedmont leading the Yellow Jackets 22-13. They send 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Myers has got them in the pistol set. He's got a man in motion coming left. He's going to give it to him. We hit him in the backfield. He gets away. He crosses the 30. He's got some running room all the way down to the 40-yard line. We had a man who fired in and hit him in the backfield and didn't wrap him up, and he picked up a 1st down.
He was taken down by number 20 on that play, Dalen Lester.
So 1st and 10, the ball at the 39-yard line. I tell you, we're going to get tell you how they taste here, but Chicken Scratch has brought some cupcakes and put up here.
Yeah, they brought them. We were out of the booth at halftime and came back. They were up here, so thanks to them.
They smell good.
Mark will have to give us a report on how they taste here in a minute. Myers in the shotgun. He's going to give it to Stanley. He's got a big hole, picked up 4 yards. Our safety came up and hit him.
He was brought down by number 34 there, big Dante Williams.
Dante Williams was dragging him up from behind as our safety come up and stopped the run after a 4, maybe 5 yards. And there's a timeout on the field, and the 3rd quarter is going to end. Both teams go to the sideline. It's the end of the 3rd quarter here in Cedartown. Rockmart down 22-13. We'll see what they can do here in the 4th quarter.
It's Timbo's Smokehouse on the move with the best barbecue around. It's smoked low and slow. The secret is out. It's delicious barbecue, ribs, and pulled pork. Look for Timbo's gleaming white food truck in front of Top Dish Yogurt in Cedartown on Thursdays. And then Fridays and Saturdays to the Raceway in Rockmart, Georgia on Highway 278. That's Timbo's Smokehouse. Smoker in tow and barbecue to go. Call for catering too at 770-634-3840.
Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home is the only local family-owned and operated funeral home in the area. Their 24-hour community information line is open at 770-684-5438. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home, 304 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
Hey, Jacket fans. It's Dylan Bailey, number 14 for the Yellow Jackets. You know the Jackets are winners, and if you want to be a winner, next time you're in the market for a vehicle, go to Days Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart, where everybody wins. Tell them number 14 sent you.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here starting the fourth quarter. Jackets down 22-13 right now. We want to thank Chicken Scratch for bringing us some cupcakes up here, and they left them up here during halftime. We've ate a few, and we sent it over there to the coach.
They're pretty good, Mark.
Yeah, to the coaches next to us. So go by. They're located downtown Rockmart. So it was good. Thank you, and they were delicious.
Piedmont got a second down and 6 yards. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff to his receiver, and we hit him in the backfield and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Hit by a host of Yellow Jackets there.
Number 53 was the first man through to make contact with him.
Jay Hinkle.
That's Jay Hinkle. He was in the backfield and hit him. Quarterback got to the line of scrimmage. Big third down here, 3rd and 6.
We really need to hold them here to get some pretty good field position back.
They don't need no conversion here.
Yeah, we've got to stop them here. Right here on this drive, get the ball back. We're down 9 points here in the fourth quarter. It's 22-13. 2 receivers split out on each side. There's a different back in the backfield with the quarterback. He drops back to pass. He's under pressure. And Ridge Blackwell hits him at the 40-yard line. That's a sack.
He was turned by number 53, Jay Hinkle, and Ridge was right there just to sack him up.
I believe that, yeah. So Ridge Blackwell with a sack. They'll be forced to punt. It's 4th and 9. Was that 53 or 54 who came in there?
It was 53 that turned him.
That was Jay Hinkle that turned him.
That's right.
And he turned away from Jay Hinkle right into the face of Ridge Blackwell.
He put a pretty good licking on him.
And so a sack on a third down play makes it 4th and 9. And the Bulldogs are going to have to punt. And they get the punt off. It's an end-over-end kick. It lands at the 35 and rolls inside the 15 to the 12. He punts that ball so that it's going to take his roll every time.
Yeah, he punts it over in.
Yeah,
he's a pretty good punter to be a big kid.
You're going to have to feel that ball. And it fell in front of our return man instead of coming up and making the catch. And the ball rolled down to the 11-yard line.
We need to do what we've done twice before, 3 times before already tonight. Bring out some big runs, get the ball downfield, and push it on into Piedmont territory.
Yeah, we need to strike pretty quick
here. So Rockmart with their third possession here in the third quarter. In the second half, rather. 10-18 left in the fourth quarter. Bailey comes back in at quarterback. 2 receivers split to the left. He's got Hendricks in motion, and he's going to give it to him. He's trying to get to the corner, cuts it upfield, runs to the 30 and dropped the ball, and I believe we fell on it. One of our linemen was following him downfield, trying to block for him, and picked that up. Number 77, Chaz Leathers. Big kid for running downfield with his running back and scooped it up.
That's we got to take that.
So 12-yard, about an 11-yard run for Zorian Hendricks. Ball's at the 22-yard line. He fumbled it, but his lineman picked it up for him. And Jackets still with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 22. Bailey, your quarterback. He's going to give it to Delonte McClain, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage by big number 74. For the Piedmont Bulldogs, stopped for no gain. He actually lost 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Delonte just can't find the hole tonight.
And Delonte is a kind of running back that needs a seam. He needs a little bit of a hole. Not real shifty. He likes to run over people.
If he can ever get that seam, he can put it on then. But they're getting in the backfield just about on top of him whenever he starts.
We swap Ant Lester in there with him now. And Bailey going to drop back to pass. We had a man in motion. The ball is completed. The pass is to Reed Couch.
That was a good throw and a good catch.
That was a good throw and catch,
back.
But illegal motion against the Yellow Jackets. We had too many people moving at one time. And that will come back.
That might have been in the backfield motion.
Yeah, it was.
It looked like
as they were snapping the ball, we had multiple people moving, so it'll be 2nd down and 7 now. That was a pretty good completion. It was going to be a first
second down and 17.
17, rather. And the Yellow Jackets deep in their own territory. 2nd down and 17. The ball's at the 9-yard line, going backwards here. Bailey takes a snap.
Reverse.
Handoff is that little inside reverse to Watley, Zabrian Watley, and it didn't work that time. We picked up maybe 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 14. They figured that one out.
Yep.
It went first to McLean, and he gave it inside to Watley.
That's the first time we've ran it this half, and so they probably worked on that in the halftime.
Clock running, 8:15 left in the game.
Lester, the running back. Bailey drops back to pass, and he throws. If the man, he's over. Yeah, he couldn't connect. Zabrian Watley was running down the right sideline.
We got a penalty back here.
He was covered pretty well, and they're going to say they hit the quarterback. They're going to say roughing the passer in the backfield. That'll be a break. That'll be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. So roughing the passer.
I don't want to see nobody get roughed up, but we need to take advantage of these 15 yards here.
So that is a break for the Yellow Jackets, and it'll be a first down after an incompletion on 3rd down.
We've had our share of penalties, but Piedmont also has had their share.
So Rockmart started this drive at our own, 9-yard line?
Yes,
yeah,
I believe
about
so.
9.
And here we got it out to the 32 after roughing the passer. Bailey in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff to Smith and give it to Lester. Lester crosses the 40 and is pushed out of bounds near a first down at the 44. I believe he got it.
I believe he did,
looks
too.
like he did. Yeah, they're moving the chains. Jackets got to score here.
Yeah, and they got to score quick because it's getting kind of late here.
Got to get the ball back.
Got 7:56 left in the game. Jackets down 22-13, so we need to score quick and then get the ball back.
Yeah, we're down 2 scores, so we need to do something soon. A long drive is not what we need. We need a quick strike here. Kevius Boozer split to the right. Bailey in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He throws to Boozer at the 50. Boozer's trying to get away. He gets a first down at the 45-yard line. So on 2nd and short, Kevius Boozer caught it at the 50-yard line and ran ahead another 5 yards for a 10-yard completion, maybe 11-yard completion to the 44-yard line on the Piedmont side of the field. The clock is running, 7:45. Late in the game, Bailey, the quarterback. He's going to take the snap, fake the handoff again, and throws to Boozer again at the 30. At the 25, 20. They say he stepped out of bounds back at the 25. 15-yard completion.
Boozer reached up for the ball, and the Piedmont defender missed him when he went to grab him.
That's just a little outside curl route that Boozer's running. He runs down the field about 4 yards, turns around and catches the football. He stepped out of bounds that time at the 25 after a 15-yard gain. It's 1st and 10 from there. We're going to give it inside to Ant Lester to the 20, 15. They tackle him around the headgear at the 12, and there's the flag. There's the flag, a 13-yard run to the 12-yard line, and a tackle around the headgear will make it half the distance of the goal. I said we needed a quick strike, and that's what we've done, but we got to get in the end zone now. 7:22 left here in the game. Jackets down 22-13. Neither defense really able to stop the other's offense here in the second half. Long drives out of both teams. This ball is now at the 7-yard line. It's 22-13. Both teams have scored here in the second half. Bailey going to give it again to Lester. He's to the 5, and he slips down trying to make a cut. He got to the 4. He was trying to make a cut and put his shoulder into a defender, and his outside foot gave way, and he slipped down. 7 minutes on the clock, and the clock is running. It's 2nd and goal now from the 4. Bailey in the shotgun. Snap the ball. They're going to have to take a timeout. Piedmont is. They had too many men on the field. So with 6:55 on the clock, Jackets down 22-13. We'll take a quick break.
Looking for a new quality zero-turn mower? The Bobcat CRZ gives you professional mowing performance with a residential price tag, starting at just $39.99. And backed by our 5-year or 500-hour Mow with Confidence limited warranty, the CRZ will let you get the job done fast and done right. Built with the legendary Bobcat quality of cut, durability, and ease of ownership. See your Bobcat Mowers dealer today and mow like a pro.
All-Star Power Equipment, 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon, Georgia. Call them at 770-684-7176.
The Eye Center in Rockmart delivers dependable eye care with complete eye exams on patients ages 3 and up. The Eye Center offers a wide selection of frames and contact lenses to fit any budget. Visit the Eye Center at 530 Hunter Street in Rockmart or call 770-684-5650 to make an appointment today.
Yellow Jackets play-by-play action continues on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here at Cedartown where we're down 22-13, but threatening to score here. The Jackets got the ball on Piedmont's 4-yard line. Looks like about a 3.5-yard line with 6:55 left in this game.
Michael Gay going to go wide to the left side. Ant Lester, the running back, in the pistol with Dylan Bailey, your quarterback. Smith and Watley are the wing backs. Bailey going to give it to Lester. He goes left, breaks a tackle. Is he going to score? He does. Bailey broke Lester broke 2 tackles to get in the end zone. That'll make it 22-19 with 6:50 on the clock. Again, this is a critical extra point. So with 6:50, Rockmart 19 and Piedmont 22. It's funny that the extra point is the story of the game so far.
We better hold them boys back.
This will get us within 3 points. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, and the kick is good.
Yes.
So Hunter England, given the chance that time, kicks it through, makes it 22-20. We had an extra point blocked earlier. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back for your kickoff.
Jefferson's is famous for their buffalo-style and boneless wings with 19 signature sauces to choose from. Not in the mood for wings? Jefferson's has mouth-watering burgers, wraps, salads, and sandwiches. The shrimp po' boy, the Jefferson's Club. Enjoy your favorite oysters raw, baked, or fried, fresh from the Gulf. Try our specialty, the Jefferson's baked oysters, topped with hot sauce, Parmesan cheese, and jalapenos. Start with unbelievable appetizers, fried pickles, nacho supreme, shrimp jammers, or the Jefferson sliders. Open every day for lunch and dinner. Stop by today at Highways 278 and 113. Call for takeout 770-684-6565. Jefferson's world-famous wings, burgers, and oysters.
And now more exciting Rockmart Yellow Jackets football on 101.9 Hometown Radio.
All right, we're back here with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game, and the Jackets have drawn a little bit closer to them now, just down by 2 points, 22-20, about to kick off to the Piedmont Bulldogs, and that was a good drive by the Jackets. We were helped out by a few penalties along the way on Piedmont's side, but we drove it, started at the 9-yard line, or on 9-yard line, drove it all the way down, and with a 4-yard run by number 1, Ant Lester, to put 6 on the board.
We'll take them any way we can get them.
So with 6:50, we tried the onside kick last week. This is Noah Hughes out there. I believe England was the one who executed it last week. And Noah Hughes gets his foot into it and kicks it down the middle of the field, long to the 10-yard line. They're going to bring it out to the 20. They got blocking to the 30. We're going to have to stop him at the 39-yard line, and our kicker had to come up and make the tackle. Noah Hughes with the tackle at the 40. Number 1, the quick, fast receiver for Piedmont, carried that from the 10 to the 40-yard line, 30-yard return. Again, special teams not able to cover the kick, and gets a 30-yard return, and Piedmont with great field position to start this drive with 6:42 on the clock.
Defense got to step up here, and we need to get them 3 and out here pretty quick.
So Piedmont with the ball on their own 40-yard line brings their offense out. Number 10, Myers, the quarterback. He's got Stanley in the backfield with him. He sends number 1 in motion, gives it to Stanley underneath. He breaks tackles, gets to the 47-yard line. We had him wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. We couldn't stop him. He keeps his feet moving. He picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down and 2, and the clock's running 6:25. We've got all 3 timeouts left. If we can get them here in a 3rd down situation, we might use one to stop the clock and give ourselves some time. 6:10. Piedmont taking all the time they can. They break the huddle. It's 2nd and 2. Quarterback in the shotgun. Stanley's back there with him in the pistol. Got a receiver to the right, one to the left. Quarterback going to keep it himself. We do hit him behind the line of scrimmage. He didn't get the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and very short. 3rd and 1 yard to go. The clock running 5:50. They set the ball down.
It's like that was Dante Williams again, number 34.
Once again, he's in on it again.
3rd and 1 with 5:40 on the clock. They send in 2 fresh players, and one of them is a running back. Number 21 comes in for Piedmont. We don't have his name. He's not on the roster that we have.
We need a big stop for a loss of yards here, guys.
And Stanley goes out. I would look for the quarterback to keep it. 5:20. They got 2 backs back there with him, and they're going to block, and he's going to run. And Piedmont going to have to take a timeout because, delay of game. Delay of game against Piedmont. With 5:14 on the clock, they get a delay of game, and it's 3rd and 6 now. Wow, what a break for the Yellow Jackets.
That one's on the coaches there. They didn't get the players in.
Well, you could tell they were kind of confused in the backfield.
They changed up the personnel and took too much time getting the play started. Myers, the quarterback, comes away from the sideline with the play again. Piedmont yet to break the huddle. They're up by 2 scores, and the clock is stopped. 5:14 here in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd and 6. This is a big play. We could force a punt right here. Stanley's the running back in the pistol beside Myers. Myers going to give it to Stanley. He comes left, and he's going to drop the ball. He fumbled the ball at midfield. At midfield, number 8 for the Yellow Jackets recovered the ball. Tyler Abrams. He fumbled the ball right at midfield. He had the 1st down, had crossed the 1st down marker, and fumbled the ball as he was being tackled.
I couldn't tell. Somebody came up from behind him and put a big hit on him. I couldn't see what number that was, but they put a big hit on him from behind, knocked the ball loose, and now the Jackets in good field position now.
All right, the play clock has started. Not the play clock, not the game clock. 5:04. Jackets with the ball, down by 2 points. Bailey, the quarterback. He's got 2 receivers to the left. Smith and Watley are his wing backs. The speed sweep to Watley going left. Cuts upfield. Midfield to the 30. 25. He's racing for the goal line. 5. Touchdown. Zabrian Watley with 4:53.
One big play right there.
53-yard run by Zabrian Watley to go in for a score. Speed sweep around the left side. 53-yard run by Zabrian Watley. We knew it when he broke.
Our blockers opened the hole, and when he just took off, there was no catching him.
They had about 8 men in the box at the line of scrimmage, and when he broke through the first line, there was nobody to stop him. And the Yellow Jackets are going to go for 2. They're going to take a timeout. And take a timeout with 4:53 up 26-22. Let's keep it right here. Jackets up 4 points. 5 doesn't do us any good. They'll probably go for 2 here with 4:53 on the clock. Wow, we scored. Did we score too quick?
That's what I'm worried about because there's still enough time on there, and our defense is going to have to step up this next series.
So Rockmart with a 53-yard run by Zabrian Watley.
The fastest man in the region, right? In the 100-yard?
No, that's maybe, yeah.
I believe it is.
Yeah, I believe it is. Zabrian Watley. And
tonight he was the fastest man in the
53-yard run.
53-yard dash there.
Yeah.
I tell you, Marcus Smith and Zabrian Watley, they've put up some yardage here tonight, guys.
You got the totals?
I've got them written down. I'm working on them.
Mark's got his calculator out over there. Rockmart leading Piedmont 26-22. It's the first time we've led all year. We didn't lead last week, and now this is the first time we've led here tonight. We are going to go for two. Two receivers to the right. And one of them is number 53. Bailey going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw back to his left. He's got a man wide open. That's Reed Couch. We put a little trickery in there. We lined up number 53, Jay Hinkle, in the slot receiver position on the right side. Piedmont just knew we was going to run it that way. And we threw back left to Reed Couch. Reed Couch caught an extra point conversion in the end zone to make it 28-22.
Okay, that's still a one-score game.
But they got that forces them to convert on the extra point if they were to get it in the end zone.
That's right. So Rockmart's got a big defensive stand coming up.
And we were talking about the yardage. With that run there, Zabrian Watley's got now 224 yards on the night.
Wow. He'll have
that's a lot of yards.
He'll have a 1,000-yard season. Easy.
And he's a junior. And so is Smith.
Yeah.
They're both back next year. This is a relatively young team. Just a couple of key seniors. All right, Noah Hughes going to be kicking it off. Don't kick it out of bounds, Noah. Kick it into the end zone. We almost got it into the end zone earlier. It's 28-22. Noah comes to the ball, gets his foot into it, high kick, bounce, fielded at the 18. Number 1, he's trying to get away. We got men chasing him. He's going to get to the sideline, to the 30, and he's going to be wrestled out of bounds finally at the 32, maybe 33-yard line.
He was brought out by number 9, Juke Boozer.
We had him back at about the 16-yard line, and he ran to the right, kept evading tacklers. He's a little short receiver.
But he's fast.
He is very fast. So with 4:43.
We've done that several times this year. That's that special teams we've been talking about. We're going to have to wrap them up, grab them, and pull them down.
So Piedmont with the ball at their own 32-yard line with 4:43 in the game. And as you said, there's nobody on the Cedartown side.
Yeah.
Except the Piedmont fans. Piedmont taking a long time coming off the sideline here. They just now wind the play clock. Piedmont comes off the side.
They huddled on the side.
They come straight to the line of scrimmage. They send two receivers split wide to the right. Stanley is in the pistol right beside his quarterback, Myers. Myers in the shotgun. Takes the snap, going to fake the handoff to Stanley. Keeps it himself, and he is hit in the backfield by number 34. There was a couple of other people in there helping him, but 34 with the tackle that time, Dante Williams.
Dante's had a good night. On the night, he's had 9 tackles so far.
So he comes off the sideline. No, he's still in there at nose tackle. Clock running, 4:17. It's second down and 10.
And he's a junior too, guys.
They send the receiver wide to the right and 2 wide left. We have to cover them. Quarterback in the shotgun, going to fake the handoff, keeping himself. We got him in the backfield again.
Big Dante.
No, that's Hinkle.
That was Jay.
That's Hinkle back there that time. Nope.
It was Dante.
It was Dante. I thought it was.
Yeah.
So another tackle by Dante Williams. That's a senior stepping up there.
No, that's a junior.
Junior
Dante
taking
Williams
control.
Is a junior, so.
It's 3rd and 11 with the ball at the 29-yard line.
I tell you what, Dante, he's on that guy tonight that he's went up against, because he has been in the backfield on just about every play.
He lines up over the center. We play a 3-4.
We get to watch him next year.
3rd and 11. They're in a passing situation. They got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 2 backs back there with the quarterback Myers, and we're going to take a timeout. We didn't like what we saw. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Let's take a quick timeout ourselves.
It doesn't matter if you're a weekend warrior or a star under the local lights. Sometimes it's just not that easy to bounce back up and walk it off. That's why Floyd's Sports Medicine Program is here to keep you healthy on and off the field. And our urgent care offices are conveniently located where you work and play. Floyd's Sports Medicine Program has the experience and technology to get you back in the game. Find out more at floyd.org.
We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete services available. Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
And now more exciting Rockmart Yellow Jackets football on 101.9 Hometown Radio.
What? All right, we're back here at Cedartown where the Jackets we're up 28-22, and Piedmont's got it third down and looks like about 12. The ball sitting at their own 29-yard line. So this is a big defensive play for the Jackets here.
All right, Jackets defense comes off the sideline. Piedmont yet to come off the sideline. The ball's at the 20, just inside the 30-yard line. They do not have to get a first down here. They got 2 plays. With 3 minutes, they're going to run 2 plays here. They're not going to punt it to us. Quarterback in the shotgun. Stanley, his running back, standing right beside him. He's going to throw out to his receiver at the 30. He dropped the ball. And we tackled him. They ruled it incomplete. I tell you, I thought he dropped it.
When he turned around, he must have been bobbling.
That was a drop.
He must have never secured the pass. It's 4th and 12, and they are going to send the punt team in. I figure if they'd gotten anything out of that, they wouldn't have punted, but they're going to punt it and try to get their defense
I
to
can't
hold
believe
us.
they throwed it.
So
start with.
The big number 70.
If he had held on to it, he had some yards.
Big number 73 doing the punting. He's pretty good at it. Logan Beatles, he's standing back at the 15.
We don't have a man deep.
They snap it to him, and we're just going to let it go. End over end our way this time, and it bounces to the 45-yard line. We're going to have good field position at the 45 on the Piedmont, on the Rockmart side of the field with 3:10 on the clock. So we forced a punt on a 3rd and 12. They threw an incomplete pass. And, Mark, what you got over there?
Okay, we've got on the Georgia Vinyl and Thread High School scoreboard. Got 1 score in so far. Rome 7 and Harrison 0. Some other games tonight at Ayersville's up at Cass. Bremen's down in Bowden. Villarica's at LaGrange. Got Gordon Central at Southeast Whitfield. Coahulla Creek is up at Coosa tonight. Got Lakeview Fort Oglethorpe at Armurchie. And Pepperell's at Ridgeland tonight. So we'll get those scores to you as they come in.
We split Xavier and Watley to the right, and I think that's Boozer split to the left side. Bailey going to keep it himself, cuts upfield and is hit at the line of scrimmage at the 45. Piedmont can stop the clock twice. They've got 2 timeouts. It's 2nd and 10. They've got 2 timeouts. We've got 1. We're leading 28-22.
We need at least 1 first down.
Yeah, we need a first down here, guys. Ball's at the 45, and it's 2nd and 10. Smith is at wingback. Delonte McClain is in there. Boozer split wide to the right. Bailey letting the clock run. 2:35. Going to give it to Smith, who cuts right, cuts upfield. They got him by the shirt. He breaks free. He's going to be – no, he breaks free again in midfield. He's got it, and they whistled him down out of bounds at the 48-yard line, and they had him by the face
real
mask.
Close to a first down.
We got a penalty down here on.
I believe it's a face mask against Piedmont.
It looked like it.
It may have been after he stepped out of bounds, though. I don't know if that matters. The ball's across midfield. It would be 3rd and short.
That's against them.
It is against them, and that'll give us a first down.
Come on, Jackets, keep it together now.
Face mask. After he broke that last tackle, they were reaching for him and got his face mask. That takes the ball to the 33-yard line with 2:25 on the clock.
He stepped out about 10 yards before the play ended, so I thought it might have been after he got out of bounds when they got him.
1st and 10. Bailey going to give it to McClain. He cuts upfield, 25. He's hit at the 22. Close. Tackled there, close to a first down. They say he's down at the 23. Did they move the chains? They did. They told him to move the chains.
Yep, that's the first down.
First down, Delonte McClain with a 10-yard run, and the clock's running. 2:15 now. 28-22. Let the clock run. They can stop it twice. 28-22. We've got one timeout left. They've got two. We got a receiver split wide to the right. It's Boozer. McClain in the backfield with Bailey. We're going to give it to McClain. He cuts upfield. He's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. That's not important. They stopped the clock. Piedmont took a timeout. So Piedmont takes a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well.
Your friends at All-Star Grading are proud to offer their roll-off service to help you with all types of refuse. Don't waste time and money with multiple trips to the landfill. Call them for a quote on a roll-off dumpster. Phone 770-684-1915.
Four Seasons Landscaping. This company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
The Eye Center in Rockmart delivers dependable eye care with complete eye exams on patients ages 3 and up. The Eye Center offers a wide selection of frames and contact lenses to fit any budget. Visit the Eye Center at 530 Hunter Street in Rockmart or call 770-684-5650 to make an appointment today.
All right, we're back here. 1 minute and 51 seconds left in this game. Jackets up 28-22.
Jackets to the line. Bailey in the shotgun. McClain has walked up on the line now. We send Watley in motion, going to give it to him. He's going left. Crosses at 20, 15, 10, 5.
He scores.
Watley scores from the 23-yard line. Touchdown, Zabrian Watley.
When he hit the left side of the line, there was nobody there.
Piedmont quit on that
He
play.
just walked it around the corner and run it in the end zone. What a run.
When he got to the corner, they quit on that play. He scored 23 yards, and
That's
he was
right.
untouched, really, the last 10.
That's 2 touchdowns for Watley tonight.
And they're going to go for it. Go for the 2-point conversion with 1 minute and 44 seconds left on the clock. Up 34-22 now. We're not going to risk a kick here. We're going to snap it and do something. Bailey in the shotgun. We send Boozer wide to the right. Reed Couch is on the left side at tight end. Now he comes back to the right. Bailey in the shotgun. Gets his line set. He's going to give it to Smith. Coming around the right side. Smith cuts upfield, and he stepped in for a 2-point conversion.
That's what we wanted to see,
so
guys.
With 1 minute 44, Z. Watley scores 23-yard touchdown.
And we've put 23 points on the board this fourth quarter. I got a Georgia Vinyl and Thread High School scoreboard update. Villarica 7, LaGrange 0. Got Calhoun 7-0 over Dalton. And Lakeview Fort Oglethorpe is 7. Armurchie 0. And here in Cedartown, Georgia, the Jackets have just gone up 36-22 over the state champions and number 1 in their region, Piedmont, Alabama Bulldogs.
They had a 26-game win streak coming into tonight, I believe, and the sign said, "Hey, it was going down."
Yep.
And it did. I believe it's going to.
Well, we hope. We still got 1 minute and 44 seconds left, and we hope that we can hold on to this one.
We're up by 14 now. They're going to have to score twice to do something here. 1 minute and 44. There's one timeout on each side.
Twice ties it, guys.
So Piedmont will have one timeout. They got back deep. Lee Stanley is standing at the 10-yard line. They got T.J. Fairs. Both of them can fly. And Hughes gets his foot into it. Kicks it to Fairs at the 7-yard line. He comes straight up the field. He's hit at the 20. We missed a tackle, and we're going to get him finally at the 25-yard line. There was holding.
I was going to say, he missed a holding call right here.
And the officials didn't call it.
Payne Stewart was being held by the jersey.
Payne Stewart?
Payne Culver. Lord of mercy.
Oh, Payne Stewart. He was a good guy.
He's a golfer, not a footballer. I'm sorry.
He killed in a plane crash several years ago.
That was pain cover.
Minute and 34 seconds on the clock. The ball is at the 20. They say the 21-yard line.
And I don't say anything to y'all, and y'all mess the name up.
Hey, he called it.
He called it.
He called the holding. We didn't see the flag. It was laying up next to the coaches. They got him for holding. That'll take it back to the 11-yard line. They marked off a 10-yard penalty, and, boy, that's good. A minute and 34 seconds on the clock. They got to go 89 yards for a score. They got one timeout. They're late coming off the sideline. But now we've seen right before half that they can throw the ball. They threw it one time in that first half, or twice. Once for a touchdown, once for an incompletion in the whole game. Quarterback's got a man in motion coming left. They're going to give it to him. We hit him in the backfield. He gets away. He gets hit finally at the 13-yard line by Dante Williams, who is slow to get up off the field.
I'm going to tell you something. Watching Dante Williams tackle, he's a hard hitter.
So they send two receivers left. Clock running, a minute and 13. They ran the ball on first down. Quarterback going to throw. He throws right, and we hit his receiver as he caught the ball, and we tackled him down at the 18-yard line. They didn't get a first down. The clock continues to run. It's inside a minute now.
He was brought down by number 3, Zabrian Watley, on the play.
They're not going to take a timeout. It's 3rd and 1. Clock running, 50 seconds now. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to throw, and we took a timeout. Coach Parson called a timeout with 46 seconds. He didn't like what he saw out there out of his defense.
And looking at Piedmont's penalties, they've had 12 penalties for 110 yards tonight, 105 yards. They've had
that's a big.
They've had a big night of penalties
number
as well.
Right.
I tell you, that's a good timeout by Coach Parson. He was upset by something he saw out of his defense. With 46 seconds on the clock, we were not in position on that play. Coach Parson came running down and called timeout.
He saw something nobody else saw.
And they're going to get the right personnel out there and get set to stop this play here. 46 seconds. It's 3rd and 3, but they're going to have to throw the ball down the field, and they haven't. They ran the ball on first down and a little short pass at the line of scrimmage on second down.
But we've only really saw them throw a couple of times now. One of them was for a dig.
Yeah.
But
they send a receiver wide left. Quarterback's got 2 backs in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the right. He's going to give it to one of his backs. That's Stanley. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and rolled forward for about a 5-yard gain.
And now Piedmont's
move the chains, 41 seconds. They'll stop the clock momentarily. Now it's running, 40. 2 receivers both sides. Quarterback drops back to pass. He's under pressure, throws right. His receiver's pushed out of bounds by Zabrian Watley. That was Ridge Blackwell with the pressure in the backfield, and the clock stops at 26 seconds because the receiver stepped out of bounds. It's 2nd and 3.
So they are throwing it just a little bit on this last few seconds of the game, but we know that their game is really the run game.
Yeah, and they're down 2 scores with 33 seconds or 3.3. Can't tell. Quarterback in the shotgun. There were more time on the clock there.
Yeah, it's 33 seconds left.
33.3. Quarterback in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. He changed the play. Audible. He's going to throw it, and it's
good
incomplete. That's good coverage by Payne Culver, who came over the back of the receiver to block up that play and didn't touch him. I don't know how that wasn't an interference.
Yeah,
he was on his back.
It's 3rd and 3. He's a contortionist. He's kept off of him.
I think we just,
even though it was over the top of it.
We just got away with that one.
They got 2 receivers right, 1 left. They're going to give it to Stanley. He steps away from a tackle. He's the 45.
Got a flag on the play.
Flag on the play at the 45-yard line. 20 seconds. Man, that clock is running slow.
I guess when it got less than a minute, I see the coaches has finally broke into those cupcakes over there.
They're pretty good. They're going to eat them all, too.
We want to thank Chicken Scratch for bringing those up here to us tonight. They were great. And go by and see them They are located downtown Rockmart. That was a penalty.
It was a penalty on Piedmont, a block in the back. They did get a first down out of it. The ball's at the 35-yard line, so the block was way downfield. 20 seconds on the clock. They're down 2 scores. Rockmart leading 36-22. The clock's running now. Quarterback going to snap it, drop back to pass, throws left rather. He hits his receiver at the 42. We're going to tackle him at the 45. Just hold him up, guys, and let the clock run. 6 seconds. Finally, they get him on the ground. First down, 12-yard pass completion. Clock is stopped with 6 seconds on the clock on the board.
As soon as the change gets set, they'll start it.
They'll have to hurry to snap the ball. They've been a little slow doing that. They send 2 receivers left, 2 right, 1 back in the backfield with the quarterback Myers. They are going to get the snap. This will be the last play. Quarterback going to run it. Crosses midfield, steps away from a tackler, and he's wrestled out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And the Jackets.
That's it.
Good game, Yellow Jackets.
Beating Piedmont, Alabama, 36-22.
And
here
that
at
is
Cedartown.
And that is 23 points in this fourth quarter that the Jackets put up to put the nail in the coffin for that winning streak that Piedmont had.
So I tell you, the conditioning showed up here at the end of the game.
Rockmart
had more at the end than Piedmont had left in them.
And that's what we talked about last night with the coach. He said that he felt like they were prepared to go the whole game.
There's 2 words that come to mind at the end of this football game. It's finish strong, and that's what Rockmart did tonight.
Yeah,
they were down when we went into halftime. They came out, they executed, and just frankly, they played hard this second half and came out winners.
Yeah, we saw that last week when they came out against Cedartown. They didn't give up and kept pouring it to Cedartown. But tonight we saw them put 23 points on the board this fourth quarter to get this first win of the season. It was a good game by the guys. We're going to keep it here for just a minute because we're going to have to get out of here because this second game is starting. And next week we're going to be up at Woodland. So that game time is 7:30. So be sure to come out there. The coaches show next Thursday night down at Knuckleheads. Be sure to tune in there, guys. Y'all got anything else?
I'm good. A good win here in Cedartown against Piedmont, Alabama.
All right, we're going to take it back to the station because Brian's going to be there, and he's going to keep you updated with a lot of the scores from around the region as they come in on the Georgia Vinyl and Thread High School scoreboard. And the post-game show is being brought to you by Bilo Building Supply. So thanks for tuning in. Good win here for tonight for the Jackets. Brian, we're sending it back to you.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Rockmart High School Yellow Jacket football on WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio. Presented by
Advanced Rehab, Allstate Insurance, Ford Medical Center, Garrett Land Brokers, the Nathan Dean Agency, Blossman Gas,